You know, it goes together on Birds on the Bumblebee. There's a roll
It's
before
December 5th.
thing of
We've
fight.
agreed.
We did not agree. We did not agree on this. It's a festive time.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, welcome everyone to a very merry Delta's Domain, your ultimate hub for gaming, talk, and tinsel covered chaos.
And I'm Tesconda, the one trying to enforce a no Christmas music before the tent policy. It's clearly not going well at all.
The people demand sleigh bells. I'm Red, your purveyor of holly jolly hot takes and the official keeper of Secret Santa list. Tesconda drew my name today.
In fact, I am already regretting very deeply.
This is your hub for gaming, talk, and more. Now with 100% more Mariah Carey running on a loop in the background.
It's a violation of the Geneva Convention. This month, we're unwrapping the biggest game releases of the year and making our naughty or nice list for developers, and debating whether snow level is a blessing or a curse.
We'll also tackle the big question of is eggnog a valid gaming fuel? And which video game weapon would be best for clearing a path to the last toy on the shelf?
We'll share our opinions for which I am prepared to be put on the naughty list. Red already is.
So whether you're here for the games, the gossip, or just trying to get into the spirit before your in-laws arrive,
You're in the right place. Now let's get this show on the road before Red hits the play on All I Want for Christmas Is You again.
speaking of,
Don't you dare. First on today's agenda, the Game Awards nominee. Red, if you were to compare any of them to a Christmas present, I am disconnecting your mic.
but Tesconda, Mariah Carey is the best song of all for video games. Don't you remember with Star Wars Galaxies those years ago?
No, we did not talk about that.
It was a good time that they were dancing around Naboo under a big tree, and it was a Mariah Carey when it was younger.
Ugh. Just certain things deserve to be forgotten.
I'm always going to remind you, this guy. It's just a matter of time and when.
Something I am dreading.
So one of the things we even got here was, let's see.
That Expedition 33 sure got a lot of nominations.
Mariah Carey. Let's see. Do we want to play the little clip of it again just to antagonize you more?
I will physically disconnect that button.
But here's one of the questions: which video game weapon would be the best for clearing a path to the last toy on the shelf? So if we were talking like Jingle All the Way for the red ball that they were trying to get the Turbo Man doll, what would be the best video game weapon to get there? You remember that film, don't you?
Oh, yes. That's why I'm here going. Which one would probably be the best? I would say the iMod. I would say the Gary's Mod tool, the spawning tool.
Now, why do you see the Gary's Mod spawning tool? What makes that so?
You guess you can program it to spawn anything.
Yeah, that would make it very easy to just get a new doll or action figure, as they called it back then. I don't know. I might take the portal gun.
You know, the portal gun goes and leads to fascinating things. Though, if I really wanted to go and put anything in there, I'd use the spawn gun to go and spawn in a DeLorean.
Now, I don't know how DeLorean would work at that point because the DeLorean, you're in a toy store. with a bunch of parents and Arnold Schwarzenegger and otherwise. So I don't know how that would really work specifically.
Hey, you know what? It will work. It will work. You just need to be at 88 miles per hour. It just might be that you hit a whole bunch of people that are around you.
It sounded like the GTA games where we get snow and ice and people just go crazy because they can't drive.
I mean, that's normal.
Uh, Unfortunately so, but yes, that is a normal occurrence. All those sports cars that don't belong on the snow, but they drive them through the snow anyway.
Which is kind of funny. I mean, especially when you see it in real life.
I mean, when you see it in real life, it's unfortunate as well as funny sometimes. But a little story I'm going to tell you is last year, maybe it was 2 years ago. Either way, my dad went to try and go down the hill from where we live, and his Lexus at the time has snow mode, so but we didn't put chains on,
Oh,
and it was iced over on the road. So, in the gate, we have a gated community, so go down the hill and you don't have any traction. You can't even try. So he didn't hit the gate, but he got to a point where he turned around, but he didn't have the way to go back up.
traction.
So me being back home and I we had the chains there. I put on my combat boots because they had the most traction possible because I didn't have any spikes. I brought out a ski pole and I brought out the chains. I slid down that hill slope and it was just ow. I got the chains
Oof.
on and he made his way back up just fine, never tried it again, but I had to go back up the icy slope.
Yep.
That's why I brought the ski pole. So for the next 30 minutes, I'm just, okay, how am I going to get up this thing? Because I'm sliding, I'm slip and sliding.
We.
Yeah, I think I slid back down about 3 or 4 times before I just figured out what I had to do. Because it was about 3 inches thick of ice,
Mm-hmm.
and
Sounds
I
about
had to
right.
go up. I only had one way to go.
I mean, technically, it could go down. It just isn't too good for. It just isn't too good for you.
No, no, it wasn't. But that's my story of how bad it went with trying to attach chains to a car that should have had it in the first place before trying to leave and realize our gate didn't open. So,
Ooh, that would do it. That would absolutely do it. And then you have
and
to go and deal with the spinal issues right after that.
yeah, as well as and those spinal issues never got addressed. So I've always had issues with it, but I'm 34. I'm not getting any younger, and those are just battle scars now. Unfortunate battle scars.
Yeah.
But it was a blind hill, so if someone came, you can't see what's down the hill until it's too late.
Until they're right on top of you.
Yep. And we turned so many people away. Don't come down this way. Don't come down this way. There's a car down there. So,
I guess most people don't listen.
oh, they listen. It was in the neighborhood. People listen because that is the smarter move versus the latter. Plus, you don't want to go in a truck going downhill on ice to a
Oh,
metal
I've done that.
gate.
I have definitely done that, and it is not fun.
Yeah, I've done it too. It's not fun at all.
You don't have any control. And I will be right back. My sandwich is here.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile, we're going to play more Christmas music, and it's just going to be me antagonizing him until he gets back. So we're going to sing a little Johnny Mathis sleigh ride. Lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. You know, to probably, maybe let's do Jingle Bell. Maybe just do Jingle Bell Rock. It'll be a little Jingle Bells. Nope, nope, not that. Do Jingle Bell Rock. And then Bobby Helms, Jingle Bell Rock. Do, 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 do. Jingle bell,
Package has
jingle
been
bell rock.
retrieved. And
Jingle bells
no!
swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and
And,
blowing, it's so fun. Now the
and,
jingle bell. Oh, you're back now.
mm,
I had to entertain somehow, and I just put on Jingle Bell Rock. So Bobby Helms, Jingle Bell Rock.
ow, ow, ow. I,
I mean, it's
I,
better than singing Mariah Carey, which
that, that, no.
I could put it on. It would be fine for half a moment.
I will go and detonate that button.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So,
Okay, so those video game awards.
uh, which one did you vote for on this year? I don't really look. I didn't really look
I
at it this year.
I did Expedition 33.
Hmm.
And that's just because, it was a really good game. I thought it was a good stand-in for JRPG.
Hmm.
I didn't necessarily have a strong opinion about it when it came out, and I still don't. But it
Hmm.
was definitely a little better than what I thought it would be.
Right now, I'm looking at it to see what was nominated for the categories, just to see what we got. Let's see. Game of the year. Game of the year was between Claire Obscure Expedition 3, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza from the Switch 2, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silk Song. Oh, and
Oh,
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
I heard that one was good.
Honestly, of these ones, I would choose Donkey Kong, but maybe that's just because I've played Donkey Kong so many times. I just prefer the classics.
Well, here's where it is. I personally can't go and give Nintendo any more than they've already gotten,
Hmm.
especially after they've been
Um,
treating my game like it's been a plague, in spite of their unoriginal game, going and inspiring everyone for all the wrong reasons. Just saying, they were the
yeah.
first ones to go and put their standard price at $80.
So here's the next one I'm looking at, the most anticipated game of the year.
Battlefield. That had to be Battlefield.
No, Battlefield didn't make the cut. Battlefield did not make the cut.
Wow.
It was 007 First Light, Marvel's
Ah,
Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, The Witcher
okay,
4,
okay, all
and
right.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
So wait, The Witcher's on there?
Yeah,
Ugh, no,
anticipated game.
not with how those graphics look right now.
I mean, anticipated versus what people want. And the one that we all have to wait another year for, Grand Theft Auto 6, because they want to polish
Whoa,
it.
well, we're waiting forever. You know that, right?
Yes, I know. It's ever since they announced, hey, we want Grand Theft Auto 6 back in, what, 2015? It's just, yeah, good luck with that. We'll never see it. And then they started doing their expansions, and that's where it
And then they
really got
also
off.
got rid of people.
Yeah, the bandwidth and their customer service went,
Hmm.
yeah, that was a modders came out to play, and no one could ever stand up to them because they always made your lives hell.
Well, the modders made the game better, and then they systematically made it worse for the
Uh,
modders.
the modders liked it. I liked modding for the single player aspect, but the multiplayer aspect is where it made it tough.
Hmm.
because you know how destructive they want to be, and they just want to be left alone, but they're never going to be left alone. They don't want to leave people alone.
Well, here's where it is.
Uh,
Me personally, I think that modders should be left alone. I think they
mhm.
should be left to their own devices. If you're going to be modding into a PC game, into the PC market, then enjoy your time there. I think you should be put into a whole other instance with modders in there.
Yeah, but the one thing I'm going to say for Grand Theft Auto 6, you remember when the Frozen Byte game came out, that Starbase?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how they wanted to take a year to polish it?
Yeah.
I'm hoping for the sake of Grand Theft Auto 6, and I don't think Rockstar is going to do as bad as Frozen Byte did, but I hope for the sake of it, because they're trying to polish it for a year, that they actually polish it and their servers can handle what comes next.
Well, to be fair, there are already rumors about crossplay right now.
Yeah, but that's just my point of what Starbase did. They had a great model, but their stress test wasn't a stress test. And when it came time, the stress test crashed everything on the first
Mm-hmm.
week because of how many people actually popped in versus how many
Mm-hmm.
people they invited for a stress test. Because we're talking thousands of people came in at once versus a few dozen at a time to stress it. The thing they didn't realize that they should have done.
Well,
But
look at what Tor did when they first launched.
they had too many servers in the first place. What, 100 plus
Nope.
servers?
They had
Oh,
the
you're
right amount
talking
of
about
servers
the
for when
beta.
it launched. Yeah.
You're talking about the beta period. Yeah, that was ingenious on their part. I would also say that Fallout 76, regardless of the reviews it started with, it's turned into a pretty good game now. But the same thing
That
goes
was
for
brutal in
Fallout
that first few
76.
years.
Oh yeah, especially how they screwed over their fan base of we want a certain bag, they got a nylon bag versus the canvas they ordered. And it was all because they ran out of material.
Well,
There. Yeah.
not
That
only
was a
that, but
interesting predicament.
the game itself was just awful.
Well, yeah, I'm glad they've made a improvement since then because Fallout 76, when it started, you had just robots everywhere. It was just, okay, I'm going to follow the Overseer's journey. I'm going to level up as I go, and I like it, but I don't like it because I'm just looking at robots all over the place. Where's the people?
Mm-hmm. And it was, it's not a bad. It was never a bad game. I just thought that it wasn't good at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't, and I was very careful at the time because it was like, I had people who were going and playing the game. They were telling me, oh, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. And every single time that I heard it's not that bad, I always saw the kind of the doubt behind the eyes, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just here going like, look, I'm not trying to go and pick a fight with people here, but I don't think you guys are actually that happy with the game. And that was pretty much where I lost a lot of friends that day because people were very angry. They were taking their billion-dollar company side and everything else, and I'm like, dude, all I'm doing is going and pointing out the obvious.
Yeah. We all know how that goes when we talk about political stuff in the video game world,
Oh man, it
or
was like,
anything for that
it,
matter.
oh, it's like you go and insult Nintendo, and then boom, you're already number one on the political hit list.
Yep. I think we're on that hit list somewhere, Tesconda. I think we've insulted them enough over our last several episodes. They probably don't like us.
You know what? Piss off, Nintendo.
Yeah, those guys in China and Japan can go to hell for all I care. But you don't know who I am, so we're not going to go there. 5 minutes later, they're going to find out who I am.
You know, it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me, which is also pretty lame.
Yeah. So
It's not
I went
expected from these
to
billion-dollar companies.
I went to another one of the video game awards, and best adaptation, recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium.
Okay,
So,
what's on there?
which one do you think is on the top of it?
Mario Brothers.
No, because it was supposed to be this year.
Mm. Well, let's go and see.
It is a Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell Death Watch, The Last of Us Season 2, and Until Dawn. Until Dawn, the horror slasher
Okay,
based on the video game.
The Last of Us Season 2 was a faithful adaptation. It didn't make it good, but it was a faithful adaptation.
Right.
It lost like 80% of its viewership by that episode where it killed
Yeah.
Joel, and for good reason. You lost over half the gamers there, and it makes sense that you would lose over half the viewers.
Yeah, it starts to remind me of something we've seen half the viewers or majority of the viewers, but not going there. We've talked about that plenty of times. But
Mm-hmm.
honestly, watching Until Dawn I didn't play the video game, but someone I know did, and it was interesting to watch at the very end
Mm.
of if you haven't seen it, or I guess you have seen it since you've played the game, or I assume
I
you've
thought the
played the
game
game.
was kind of. I thought the game was kind of mid.
But it just leads to another house with another thing. It's just interesting that it just resets itself. Survive the night. That's all you have to do. Survive the night. Stay awake. You have to do something though. But I think of these ones, the two that I would vote for, and I'm not voting because I'm not signing in, is Until Dawn and a Minecraft movie with Jack Black.
Well, Jack Black going into anything is a comedic level, fantastic level. Love the
Especially with
guy.
Jason Momoa when he got into it. Our Aquaman guy is playing the guy that's supposed to be the know-it-all, and then he just makes buckets.
Oh man, just fantastic. I love him.
Especially with the Ender Pearl. I only had one of those.
Jason Momoa is absolutely a great actor. Love him.
Hmm.
It's just too bad that he only played Aquaman. Because honestly, that man could have played a few other roles. I honestly think so. But he did pretty good as the Atlantean Prince.
So moving on to another one of our awards. I'm just choosing them at random.
Yep.
Best ongoing, awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of them actually surprises me a bit that's on there. The others, I am not surprised.
All right, let's hear it.
Final Fantasy 16 or 14, Final Fantasy
Mm-hmm.
14, given how old
Fucking
that game
course.
is, I'm not surprised. Fortnite,
Yep.
Marvel Rivals,
Okay.
No Man's Sky,
Okay. You know what? They earned that one if they get it. They have earned that.
and Helldivers 2.
Blah, 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 blah.
For managed democracy, damn it! And then I get blown up. A bug eats my head or whatever happens. It's just, ooh.
It's like, all I know is I get blown up by people. I don't know who knows and has the idea that tossing a grenade is the best idea you can manage. But there are some people who need a license to know how to throw a grenade.
So I'll say this because I played No Man's Sky through their Corvette period. It was interesting to play on the Switch just because I tried it on the laptop. Laptop couldn't do it, and waiting period for the Switch to come out. Honestly, I liked it because you can build your own Corvette, and I built it the way I would have loved it because it's basically a mobile ship for me. It's a mobile home for me, and like unlike using um, the frigate that you get, which I somehow managed to get the new battleship that came out, and it's just, oh, this is nice. It's a big battleship that I took down, and then they gave it to me for free.
Still would love to make a Venator in that game.
Oh, someone has, and that's it took them, I think, weeks to do it because you have to compile all the parts and then put it together. There's a video out there of it of No Man's Sky Clone Wars Vader someone made. Small version, but it's very big for what it is. But you have to get a lot of parts, and it costs a lot of credits.
Not terribly surprised.
If you want to build it from scratch, just grabbing the components on the vendor, it's a lot of credits. If you want to collect the components, it might take you a while to get the ones you want, but you'll get them eventually.
Make it into one
Because,
of the biggest and most evil little bastards out on the planet.
well, they're random draw. You're just looking for parts. It's random draw altogether.
Well, fair enough.
Let's
Oh,
see.
that thing of a bobber.
So let's see. Viewing the next category. Um, hmm. Okay, I'm going to let you choose this one between the three I let's choose. Best multiplayer, best game direction, and best debut indie game.
Best debut in the game.
Okay, let's see what we get. The five there's only four up for it actually.
All right, let's go ahead and eliminate the big contenders. Silksong, Expedition 33,
Mm-hmm.
and probably you're probably going to have can't remember the name of it right now. No, Kingdom Come Deliverance.
So the ones that are here: Blueprints, Expedition 33,
Mm-hmm.
Despolate, and Dispatch. I don't know any of them except for Expedition.
I've heard some stuff about Dispatch. Really good game, by what I've heard.
Hmm. Okay, here's another one. Best multiplayer, best esports game, and best RPG.
RPG is going to Expedition 33. The
Oh,
esports game, I'm going to have to go and say Battlefield 6.
let's see, esports game. What actually got on there? Battlefield 6 isn't on here.
Hmm?
No, it is not on here. The games that made the cut are Counter Strike 2,
Hmm.
Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant.
Huh.
So 2 out of the 5 are Legends based.
Ancient. I mean, yeah. Legends based.
Basically, all of these games have some age to them. Valorant has been out for about 2 years now, maybe a few more, but the rest
Definitely
of
a
them
few more.
have the rest of them have a lot of age to them. So I'm surprised that they got the best esports games.
I'm not. I mean, it's like you still have people who play those every single day,
Hmm.
and there
Yeah,
are actual tournaments where people are paid.
yeah, don't I know it? I've talked with them, and I have 2 guys in my platoon here that play it a lot. And by a lot, I mean you'll catch
Obsessively.
them most of the night. They'll play. So one of my guys here was an esports gamer. He won, I think, 40 grand once being
Oh,
part of a team,
nice.
and then he he owns so many accounts, it's not even funny. And he sold one of his accounts that his I think his worst one for 3 grand.
What?
Sold to somebody that resets every time. He just has a lot on it, but he has 6 accounts, and he sold one of them for 3 grand.
Of course he did.
It just says a lot about the community that is out there that will spend money to get a leg up.
I mean, hey, some people can't, and that's fine. But personally, it's kind of like building things on my own.
Hmm.
It might just make me into one of them peasants, but
So this is the last one we're going to do for the 2025 nominees. Um, Best score in music, best audio design, and best art direction.
Expedition 33 is going to be in a few of those, right?
Maybe, but just choose one of them. Score music, audio
Best
design,
sound
or
design.
audio design. Okay, let's see. So this one, interesting. Yeah, Excalibur 33 is a part of it. Expedition 33 is in there. But for audio design, you got Silent Hill F, Ghost of Yote,
Ugh.
Death Stranding 2 on the beach,
All right.
Expedition 33, and Battlefield 6.
All right. I could dig all those.
I would vote for Battlefield 66 just or 6 to do that.
It's definitely one of those things where I will definitely give the devil their due. EA hit it out of the park with this one.
Hmm. That they did.
I was not expecting it. I'm going to be completely honest. I was surprised when I saw an EA game, a Battlefield game at that, released without any major complaints about the connectivity, about the stuff that would normally go on with our past releases.
Hmm.
I never thought in all my time of playing video games that I would ever see an EA game actually come out 100%.
I can agree with that. I can agree wholeheartedly.
I mean, I remember Battlefield 3, I remember Battlefield 4, I remember Battlefield 1. All of them had problems at launch. And I'm still here kind of like, wow, what timeline are we living in?
A good question on that one. I could not tell you.
Yep.
I've got a lot of people talking in the background. So,
No worries.
meanwhile, all I want for Christmas.
No.
We get to have a moment of silence.
Then I'm going to hit that button with a hammer.
I have to antagonize you, Tesconda. Even if we did hypothetically agree, it is still a song that I will antagonize you with every day.
And now is the time that I go and find my ballad. Oh, there it is. La di di di, la di di
Oh
da.
no, Tesconda, don't hit it. Don't hit the sound button.
Aveva Shendaru. I missed. That's right, there was something in my eye. Okay, I'm going to try it again.
Okay. Tesconda, you are not hitting the button because I'm not going to let you hit the button.
Red is a rubber mallet. It is meant to hit electronics.
As I told you, you're not hitting it. I'm not letting you. I'm not letting you hit it.
Oh, it's going to get hit. I don't know how. I don't know where. I don't know when, but it's going to hit.
I think I could antagonize you a few more variations with it before this podcast ends. At least once, at least twice, maybe 3 or 4 times, and you're going to hate me for the rest of your life. Or at least this day.
Mm-hmm. I haven't exactly decided how I'm going to dispose of you yet.
I mean, you could feed me to a Rancor, you could feed me to the Sarlacc pit, you could feed me to the phaser bank that you have on Star Trek.
I like the idea of a transgalactic anomaly.
A what?
An event horizon.
Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So, one thing, next time we're on, I'm going to have Kes join us. She was on last
Yes,
time um, with our Thanksgiving episode, or at least not the Thanksgiving day, but in
it was close.
commemoration of what happened. So we don't crowd over for what people do on their holiday, because I know when the holiday comes around for me, I'm going to be keeping to myself or keeping up with what my platoon is doing and then calling home the next morning because I'm 10 hours ahead of them.
Fair enough.
And then I know for you, you'll be with family. Cass will be with family. We don't want to be doing a podcast that day. That's family time
Oh, yeah.
preferred.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I am not going to be going and answering anything on that day. I have
Except,
every
except
intention
my
of turning
pokes.
my phone off.
Except my pokes.
Uh huh.
But I've got a little list here of, let's see, what is a Christmas jam idea for the generation? From our generation, a jam idea. So Christmas themed games that don't exist, discussing potential mechanics, art styles, storylines.
I mean, we never really did get a good Die Hard film. No, a Die Hard game.
Hey, hey, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Always will be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who is watching or listening to this. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Always has been.
But for the sake of it, yeah, it would have been nice to see. But I think the commemoration of a lot of games have kind of built up to that. That you have a Die Hard game and that's it. Let's see. Holiday themed in-game events. Talk about the various limited time holiday events and
You
service
know what?
games.
There are two that I can think of right off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Galaxies with their no with their
Life Day.
no with their Life Day event, and Star Trek Online with Q's Winter Wonderland, and that's actually starting up this next week.
Hmm. Yeah, I thought about going back to Galaxies. Actually, I tried going back recently, and the reception I received was less than savory.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've already said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't typically interact a lot with people when I go on, and there's a reason.
Yeah, I asked what was going on to see what was going on, and people just kicked me out of their Discords immediately upon seeing my name. It was just, what is the problem here? I never had issues with you guys. You guys have issues with me, but I've never had one issue with you. Well, we just have issues with you feeling disrespected. I don't know you.
Yeah, as I said, it's like with Star Wars Galaxies. I've learned that going the safest place that I am in the Galaxies is alone. Whenever it comes down to that.
Yeah, and as far as it's going, I'm back in there, but I'm very specific to I'm not going to interact with these people. And if I do, I will be under a different name, and that's it.
Yeah.
You won't see me in Discord. I will be under a different name, and that's it.
Yep.
In which I will make basically Blimer in a different aspect as Scorch.
All right.
You're in the Scorch, the demolition expert.
Yep.
That
Is it
character
red,
will
green,
come
green,
back.
or red, green, red?
He's supposed, and you're supposed to be the demolitions expert.
God, still some of my favorite Dave banter. Hey, Seb, how many kills you got today, psycho? More
More
than
than
you,
you.
wise guy.
And then there's the one I can't really pull it completely, but okay, now Sev is giving me the creeps.
Good old jungle hunt at night. That sounds like that's the best thing ever. Okay,
Hmm.
now Seb's giving me the creeps. Rule number 15: never
Makes
go
me
on
feel
patrol on
alive.
an.
Can it sits too. Come on, Fitz, we're just having a little fun.
God,
Yeah,
it's
those.
like that game was absolutely ahead of its time.
Yeah, and then when the Clone Wars came out, you saw them come back, and it was. I liked what they did with it, but at the same time, it's just okay. They're keeping to a narrative. They're all keeping one voice. We saw them once, Delta Squad, and that was
Yeah,
it.
they went to go and give him the Bradley D. Baker voice, which is not a bad. It's not a bad voice to have bass on there. Okay, it's
Hmm.
not as gravelly as Samara Morrison, but my gosh, it did its job.
Well, you have to also keep in mind when Morrison did it, he was going right after the movies, and then Republic Commando got made, and
Yep.
Morrison was the voice of 3-8, our leader of the squad.
Well, he was not only the voice of 3-8, he was the voice of every clump.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that. So it was just interesting to see it come full swing when it came full swing.
Oh man, it was fantastic. I still remember playing that game for hours upon hours.
Oh, I remember those days too. It was purely I was on what Game Shark at the time when Xfire was a thing, and it was just
Oh,
how
I
many
remember I
clans.
remember Expire.
Yeah, Xfire has turned into something different. It's still around. It's just not the same as it was. I think it's focused on. Let me see if I pull it up. Xfire.
I haven't touched Expire in years.
Xfire covers daily gaming news, in-depth guides, and entertainment features. A Wordle wordless. That's all it's now.
Oh,
Back in then, it
such a
was for chats
depressing.
and games. Now
I
it's
remember that. I remember using it every single day to go and communicate with clan people.
oh yeah, I
And that
remember those
was,
days too. It was so much. It was so interesting back then, just communicating that way. How many clans started in Star Wars Battlefront that morphed over to Republic Commando?
oh man, like almost every single one. Yeah, I remember
Hmm.
that. And I still remember going and having a fight with one person who was like, "No, this should go and do everything that." And I'm here going like, "How the fuck do you figure? You're blind."
Well, as a teenager, you're not thinking about it too much, but around that time, it's also around that time it was. I remember there was a dispute with a few clans there, and it was just okay, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out, and then I shot the whoever was making the fight in the head. It was just he got so butthurt, so butthurt
There
over
were
why
so
my
many who
guy
got
did.
mad at me over time. I'm not gonna lie. Now, my level of give a shit ended up dropping below a certain point with some people, and I just did not
Hmm.
care.
Yeah, Republic Commando.
Republic
Well,
Commando was the halo of the Star Wars universe, of the Star Wars franchise.
oh yeah, especially with Halo 2 when it came out. That
Oh
was.
my gosh. I mean, you could definitely tell that the people who did Republic Commando tried their best to imitate and update what Halo did. But then
Hmm.
when Halo 2 came out, which was about a year later,
Yeah,
and it
right
was,
on there.
yeah, it was just one of those things where as soon as no, it's like as soon as Halo 2 came out, it took its crown back.
Yeah, Republic Commando came out in 2005, and let's see when Halo
Oh,
2.
04, it came out before.
Halo 2 came out in '04.
Uh huh. I remember
Then
being at the
Halo
midnight release.
3, and Halo 3 came out in 2007.
I remember that.
So,
I remember seeing the Believe commercials.
yeah, and
And I
Halo
remember,
Wars was that's when Halo
oh man,
Wars,
Halo Wars was, I loved Halo Wars.
Halo Wars 2009.
And then ODST was the next year. No, it was '09 as well. ODST was the same year. I remember that
Halo,
because I played the beta. I played the beta for Halo Reach through Halo ODST.
yeah, Halo Reach came out September 2010, and
Yeah.
Halo ODST. Let's see, ODST. It came out 2009. Yeah.
Yep. I
And
remember
then
that.
Halo 4 came, then Halo 5 came, and we all know how this game plays.
You mean the games that I don't touch?
I mean, I touch 4, but I just play for the story and then put it down. That's it.
I couldn't with the story. It pretty much for me. I did not like how they pretty much took everything that Bungie did and spit on it.
I mean, they tried to make money, and it did good, but it didn't do what they meant as 343
Well,
was.
here's the thing: you had a game that was engineered by people who hated Halo.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I remember.
it wasn't going to do blockbusters. You just alienated your entire fucking audience to go and make a different game that might or might not actually do well. And overall, I still think that given everything that we've seen happen with it, given everything that's been going on in the gaming industry, I don't know what's worse. I really don't. I mean, the fact that it's like if Microsoft had actually allowed the franchise to die, it might have actually had a nice, successful turnaround.
Hmm. Yeah, probably would
But
have.
it's like give it about 6 or 7 years. Don't make it about Chief and Cortana. Make it about a new Spartan team. I thought Spartan Ops was the best part of Halo 4.
Yeah, when they brought Buck in, that was
No, that was
and
5. No, yeah,
No,
Spartan
no,
Team
Buck came
Majestic
in.
Crimson. Nope,
No, Buck
he did
came
not
into
come in until
ODST.
4. No, yeah. Buck was ODST and Halo Reach, but he also had a huge part in Halo 5.
Yeah, but his origin is ODST.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like he had the best, he had arguably a, it's like to be very, very quick and very quick with it, a guy's night out,
Mm-hmm.
effectively. That was the best thing they could have done with Halo ODST. And it was kind of funny because my first thought process when I first played ODST was, hey, that looks like a regular guy's night out. You have the whole crew who is all out there. Some guy gets hurt in the crew. The other guy goes and passes out drunk somewhere and then tries to go and figure out where everything is at that point. And that makes more sense to me than going and thinking that it didn't. Because holy crap, I've had plenty of those guys night out. Which was kind of dumb the last time we did that because Jeremy, I hate you too. Yeah, Jeremy couldn't go and hold his liquor. We couldn't find him for about a good 30 minutes. And yeah, when we did find him, he's is like we found him just pissed, and we just found him pissed drunk. No recollection of where he was. We didn't even bother asking.
I don't blame you on that one.
I was
Don't
like,
blame you
oh,
that way.
he goes, it's like he goes and asks us the next morning, hey, what happened? I don't even want to know, dude. We don't
Yeah,
know
piss.
whether you went. We don't know whether he went and violated any kind of partition. We don't know whether he did. All that we know is that all that we know is that we ended up going and meeting with him a little later because we found him in the restroom. And as common guy code, I am not going to go and ask what happened in that restroom.
Sounds about right.
I'm just here to go
So
like,
here's a fun little topic: is eggnog fuel for a gamer?
I mean, it's definitely fuel for diarrhea. I mean, that stuff will go, and that stuff is heavy, and it's heavy stuff, and it will go right through your system, and it'll come out just as explosively. So if it's like Taco Bell, absolutely it is gamer fuel. It's just not the right kind of fuel. It's just not the right kind of fuel.
It's alcoholic, and you are going to like it. You're going to take it. I'm going to force it down your throat. You're going to like it, Tesconda.
Your funeral. Just don't tell me I didn't warn you about the toilet.
Oh, you probably warned me plenty, but it's going to happen. You and I are going to get drunk on eggnog.
I'll probably have black rum before that, so I'm pre-gaming that shit.
As I said,
If
we're
I'm
going to
too
get
drunk,
drunk.
hey, if I'm too drunk to taste it, then I've already won.
Touche. Touche indeed.
It's like, hey, if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, we come up with a better plan.
Jingle bell, jingle bell
Now,
rock. Jingle bells
so
swing
5
and
days
jingle
before
bells
we do
ring.
that.
I'm going to take it and
Red.
antagonize you, 'cause this is the one thing red always does.
All right, where's the hammer?
No, 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 no. That's kind of no, 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 no. You're not going to break this thing. It's my one thing to do. No, no, that's gonna. Oh!
There we go. And now peace.
Why'd you have to hit me with the hammer? Why'd you have to hit me? I was doing singing festive songs.
Done for another 5 days. No, bad.
Oh, oh, no, no. Anyhow, as we're coming to a close on this, as we always have and always will, our Christmas jokes or any joke you have on your hand.
Don't ask how hot dogs are made.
Yeah, I can relate with that one. They're a lovely concoction, those things.
Right? And then they go and tell you, oh, yeah, it's nothing to be concerned about when they actually have cancer agents in it.
Yeah, we're not talking about how hot dogs are made. Not, no, no. But I have a dark joke for you.
Okay.
What do you get if you deep fry Santa Claus?
No, hot and crispy.
Crisp Kringle. What do you call a girl who cheats on you during the holidays?
Ho, ho, ho.
Bag. A ho 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 bag. What did the gingerbread man put on his bed?
Marshmallows.
A cookie sheet.
Uh-huh.
And this is the last one I have for you. The last one I got. Why is Santa's sack so big? Big.
Because he gets all the hose.
He only comes once a year. And as always, I
No.
found the button for it. I found the button.
Hitting that button now.
This has been Delta's Domain. Have a good December till we see you next time.
That was fun.